welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions, and today we've got a new one from NEMOPHILA. The name of the song is Odyssey. Super excited. I've done several recent videos by the band. Love all the players. Great guitar tones, great guitar solos, all the things I love for the channel. Great singing, just an amazing band, and super excited that something new came out. I'm actually recording this on December 22nd, which is today, and this will come out this morning. Although I just had a song by them come out earlier today, I like to jump on some new stuff occasionally, and sometimes that's kind of fun to do and be one of, maybe 50,000 people that see it within a couple of hours. I believe it came out at 3 in the morning or 4 in the morning here in the States on the West Coast. So not exactly brand new, but about as new as I can do when it comes out that early. So I appreciate you watching. Thanks for all the subscriptions, all the likes, comments. I really do appreciate that. And here we go, Odyssey. Okay, this is one thing I meant to say before. There's been a few videos where I was super surprised where it went or how it starts, and this is definitely one of those for sure. So interesting kind of harmonic stuff going on. Obviously, this is kind of like a ballad, and I wouldn't consider it necessarily a rock ballad in the same sense that you would have heard in the 80s, where there's a lot of that kind of thing going on, where it kind of focused on like a great emotive delivery by the singer, which is happening here. But there's some really great low-end stuff going on once it kind of picks up, and there's some guitar solos already, so I dig it. It is not what I expected, but there's a cool little chord change in there that's kind of like a descending line that's kind of more like a R&B kind of thing. So, like I said, I wasn't expecting this, but we'll see where it goes. I'm assuming it's going to kind of stay in this realm. Like, I don't think they'll go to the super heavy low-end detuned riffs. Although this is detuned, that there's some great low-end stuff going on. It's just, I don't think it'll kind of go into super heavy part, but that might be the surprise, huh? So there we go, Nemophila. The song's Odyssey. A great, I would say that's a kind of a poppy ballad with some rock undertones, not overtones, but cool guitar solos, a lot of guitar work. But what I'd really say is it shows a lot of depth of the players and definitely the singing. She's obviously an amazing singer. And for the band to kind of put together something like that, I'm assuming they wrote it. Um, Stylistically, obviously, it's pretty different than most of what I've heard, but I could see them going into this realm by little things that they've done in previous videos I've watched, and really, really sophisticated songwriting. I mean, a lot of those things you've heard in other songs, going up, like they do kind of like a key change. I forget what that went up, but it went up. It seemed like more like a, not a fifth, but a pretty big step. So obviously she's got tons of singing chops, and the band can kind of play to those strengths in a song like this. In the guitar, there was some clean guitar work, some kind of R&B ish kind of guitar, just a little bit, but there was a lot of nice kind of guitar solos, kind of again underneath a lot of it. They didn't necessarily poke out as much as I would normally like, uh, and this was definitely more of a vocal driven song than what I've heard before, meaning like she was showing her chops as a singer for sure, and as a songwriter, I'm assuming. Um, so just some great, great singing. Is this something I would listen to? No, it wouldn't be. But I really, really dig this band a lot, and I think what a lot of genres miss in music in general is kind of shaking it up. Like, you know, whether or not I like it is doesn't matter as much as like I like I like when people kind of mix it up and do different things. Some of my favorite players did all sorts of different records that were, whether they were really experimental or maybe more pop oriented or whatever. Those are the fun things. So I do like this for the simple reason that I respect that they're amazing players and they chose to do something different. And why not? That's what I say. Am I the demographic for the band? Probably not. It's people that are far younger, and uh, I'm a music lover. I like lots of different music, obviously. This channel has a lot of different things going on, and that's just kind of really the tip of the iceberg for what I really listen to in my day to day life and the kind of music I play. Um, is not really represented on the channel. So I guess what I'm saying is it's cool that they did something really different than what I've at least heard before. Now, if you're a huge fan, I'm sure you might correct me and say like, "Oh, they've done songs like this before." I just don't remember if I've heard those, and that's the fun about doing this. Is like this is one of those bands that I believe I was doing Love Bites, that someone kept suggesting that, and I finally did that, and that kind of started me down this road to Love Bites, Nemophila, um, Unlucky Morpheus. I love those guys. And then there was one other that I'm forgetting. Maybe there's a couple others that I kind of dabbled in or whatever. But there's three or four that have kind of come to the top as far as like kind of Japanese metal. Most of them being all girl or, mostly women in the band kind of deal. The only exception, I think, yeah. So anyway, that's mostly what I've been doing. So, uh, yeah. Anyway, cool song, great songwriting, great chops singing wise. So I can definitely appreciate that. So, I am Brian. This is Guitar Solo Reactions. Thanks for watching. Bye.